Okay, this video real quick. I did it like a week ago and then I was not gonna upload it because I thought everybody already knew which house was which or whatever. But then after mentioning it and talking to people, they said yes, I should upload it because there are people that probably are not aware of it. So in this video, I'm just going to point out some of the pictures with Celeste and David and how they are actually not from the mansion. They are from a different house that it looks like he was staying in 2023 up until I'm not sure when. I don't know if he was staying there as a second house up until this whole thing happened. I'm not sure. But the pictures are from like around 2023, maybe beginning of 2024. You could see it in some of his TikToks, and it's a house a mile away from his mansion. Only a mile away. It's on Doheny Drive, okay? And I'm going to show you how I know. So let me show you on a map how close these two were. So up top, that's the mansion, the one that his manager rented for him, the one that, has been in the news. And then right there down below is the one that I'm going to go over today mostly. I'm going to focus on that because I want to show you how all the photos we have of him and Celeste are from that house. And he does also even post some TikToks from that house too. So let's start. Okay, so let's start off by looking at this one. As you can see, this stream, the famous stream that we all have been talking about and going over because it's the one thing where it's the only video that we have of them two together. Well, besides the one backstage at his tour, we have her and his brother, and then this, and then of course a few pictures. Okay, so let's first go over their live stream. So you remember their live stream? I think most of us were under the impression that was at that house that we're all aware of, right? Well, it wasn't. This is the house that I just showed you that's only a mile away from his mansion house that we've been hearing about. So you can see that's this in the background, that kitchen. So you can see how the stove matches, the water jug matches, those window thing behind her above the sink matches. So you can see that this bedroom, you'll see a few different pics with him in this bedroom. You see the pictures line up, the black headboard, and then you'll see the hand is obviously somebody in a very affectionate way touches his face in this video. That video, this one right here. So if this is Celeste, once again, she's in this other house with him and not the mansion that we all thought. This could be Celeste right here. I do think these are Celeste's feet because the sandals, I want to show you this clip with her family where it looks like she has the same sandals on. Okay, I want to play it again in slow-mo and zoom in so you could see them. Okay, so here's a collage here of two pictures of the bathroom of that house that I was showing you. That's not the mansion. It's not the one that we all have been talking about. So we have him and Celeste, right? And you could see the picture, right? Is this in the background. They're in that bathroom. So you can see the mirror right there is the same. The picture in the background is the same. So they took it at this other house. So it seems like all of the stuff with him and Celeste is from the other house. And that's probably why SF Investigates said he can't find a picture of them, of Celeste, at the mansion. Down here with you is my love, is my home, my love, my love. So it shows the outside of this house. Goes through these pictures really fast here. Little dining room, kitchen, bedroom, closet, another bathroom, and then it has the outside, another angle. The other one was up from, I think, up here at the front. Street. Oh, that one right here, you'll see that he posts stuff here. The living room. It's very unique looking with the window, and that was the outside. Okay, so he posts one from here to that room, which I'll show you here in a minute. And it's some girl that's walking in. It almost sounds like it could be Celeste. Who knows, though? It's hard to tell when you just have a tidbit of vocal. So watch. Look at that setup.
Why are you doing this, yo? This is not this.
Okay, do you see that setup now? It's this. You could see she's coming out this door. The couch is right here. And you could see right here. So this house is kind of big. Then it has this, and then it has that living room with that window, that one too. All right, let's do it like this. So you see the couch is right here. She's walking out here.
What are you doing?
You can even see that right here. Look. The coffee pot, look. Or whatever that, maybe that's not. Yeah, I think that's whatever that is. So this was without furniture because this is on like, some site where you get to see the inside of it if you want to rent it or whatever, right?
What are you doing this, yo? This is not.
You could see right here. So he has something in front of the, when you have a sliding door, the half of it doesn't open. So he has the curtain drawn. You could see in his picture, and then a little space open for where the door opens. So let's continue where we were at. See that kitchen? That's cool how it like goes back here. That's why it looks bigger. So that's that right there. That nice little, whatever you call it, cone. And then you can see this window right there. So that matches this living room. And the reason I'm pointing this out, because I want to show you now different posts that he made that shows it's that same house from the inside and outside. There's posts from both. And like I said, it looks like this one is taken in that bathroom right there. Whoa, what is that picture back here? It almost looks like a mirror. But if it was a mirror, then that would be creepy. It almost looks like a devil's coming up. Wow, wait! What the heck? It looks like it's a mirror, and this person is the one with the cameras taping him, but it's not, obviously, because we would see the back of him. That's creepy. Whatever picture that is. So this is this room. It's like reversed. You see that door over there? It's looking that way. And you can see that room that has the fireplace and that blue wall, which we'll get to in a minute. So here's that couch, matches up. And there's that table. He's got the same table. Pictures are tricky when they reverse and flip things. But yeah, that's what this room is. This is like another living room that they have. So you can see there's a black couch here. It's a different black couch as the one that we were just looking at in the other room. So he has a black couch in each room. So you can see they're in that other living room with the fireplace with that, I forget what you call those couches that have the sectional maybe. But yeah, it's a different couch than on the other room, but it's the same house, as you can see. Here's it listed on, this is Zillow right here. It's listed on a bunch of different places, but that's where these pictures are taken from. So you could compare them, that it's not the mansion, and you could see that they match the TikToks that David posted in the pictures of Celeste. So this is the room that we were just looking at. Now the picture up here on the top left, that's not his furniture. That's from like the real estate site to rent. But on the right, that's the same room, and that's his furniture. He's got the black sectional couch. It's like facing this way, where the fireplace is on the left. And he's like, it's probably set up right here. He's probably got his desk set up about right here on the computer, and the camera is coming like this. This obviously isn't his furniture. See, he has this black couch here, and looks like he has a desk sitting right there. And then that picture with him and Celeste, allegedly Celeste, that's in that same room. Here's that bathroom, the mirror. This is the mirror that they take that picture in, him and Celeste. It's also on apartments.com. And this live stream is taken right here in front of these windows in the sink. You could see these windows in the background because they've got the blinds pulled down. And you'll be able to see, I haven't went through that yet, where you could see he's on the outside doing flips and stuff, David, on some of his TikToks. But this house that's not the mansion is the house that all the, at least public photos of Celeste are taken from this house. And then here's another website that it's listed on. This one I think has more pictures. You could even see that water jug and stuff. And then you can see those windows I was talking about right here. They have it pulled down in that live stream. This is the bedroom. This site has a little more pictures than the others. The bathroom that the picture is in. So the bedroom is the one, remember, where you see he's laying on the bed and you see a hand come up and rub his face. Is that Celeste? I don't know. Maybe. Here's the other bathroom. Here's the street view. He does a TikTok right here where he's sitting down on the street. You can see it's that street, that same tree. It's a very unique looking tree. Then here's that room where that sectional black couch is. And here's the outside. I'll show you some TikToks he posted from outside here in a little bit. And look, doing a live stream. That's that same house. You could actually see that room back there with the other black couch and table that I pointed out earlier. The other room, I don't know what you call it, living room, whatever, the one that's like right by the kitchen. You know how you could see this room? So you could even see that fireplace and that blue wall right there. So just verification that this is that house on Doheny. It's not the mansion.
Yo, Sasha and LMAO! Am I crazy to wanna think of who you are? But you keep on.
What? I like that. But you keep
oh my. Yo, Sasha and LMAO! I'm trying!
So all 4 of these are in the same room. Like I said, there's that picture of Celeste in the background. Well, allegedly Celeste, because I guess we're not 100% sure. She's always covering her face. He tends to hang out with the girls that look similar, but I know a lot of us think it probably is her. So he kept her over there for some reason. And so that says I think that's December 13th, 2023. That one that looks like it might be with Celeste in the background. And that was this house that we've been talking about all day. So maybe that's why, because we know he didn't sign the February 2024, which is the same time that Celeste ran away with David. Okay, let's go to the next one. As you can see, he's out in the yard in that house. You can tell it's the same house. It's just flipped, like the camera. You know, it's like sometimes depending on what platform you use, it flips it. Here, I'll flip the video on the right. Watch. There you go. So it's easier to picture it like this when they're actually the right perception or whatever. So, like, wonder why he needed 2 houses. I really think this was his original house. And then when he got the new one and kept this one so he could have that for Celeste and kind of hide her and then have that new one. Because remember, he had his manager sign the lease on the new one, the mansion, February 2024 when she was reported missing. So I think he got that and on top of this. So he had a spot for Celeste to kind of be private. The way he was kind of obsessed with her, I could see him doing that. Just showing that matching tree with that TikTok he did. He did a couple TikToks in the middle of the road right there. And then it says, we're all running back to your exes after hearing this song. So you could see this is the different side of the house.
I'm your Uber driver. Get in.
I didn't order an Uber.
We've got one now.
I'm good, bro.
Oh my fucking God!
Y'all running back to your exes after hearing this song. Okay, it's one of his songs is playing, but it says, by the way, this song is out now. It was a way to promote his song. I still think the reason he ended up renting this mansion on top of this Doheny property rental, if indeed he did have that rented still, I guess SF Investigates is saying no, it's an Airbnb and he didn't have it. What do you guys all think? Leave a comment. Let me know if you figured out anything or if you found anything that makes you think that he was renting this place, you know, and it wasn't just an Airbnb like SF Investigates was saying. I mean, I guess either way, I mean, he's staying there and he's with Celeste. A lot of those pictures, he was with her. So I just want to know what place was SF Investigates referring to when he said Celeste was staying like downtown LA or something like that at the time of her death. Okay, so here's some of the dates he posted, some of these posts where he was at the Doheny house, just to kind of see, you know, a time frame. So this is January 24th, 2024. And this is February 13th, 2024. So this is for anybody that may think, wait, are you sure this isn't those pictures aren't from the mansion? No, and here's the mansion. I'm going to show you. I'll show you so you guys feel confident that it's not this house. This is the house that was all over the news, the house that his manager rented, the one that's everybody's talking about that with the Tesla and everything, okay? So you could see photos of the inside of the house. So here's the kitchen in the mansion, which is not the same as where they were live streaming, him and Celeste. The bathrooms, I'll show you, aren't the same as where they took their picture in the bathroom mirror. But so you can see this kitchen is totally different. This house is way bigger than the other house. There's one of the bathrooms. Bedroom. Now you will see this is one of the bedrooms that he talks in some of his TikToks, because he does live here too. I mean, he got this house after, and he kept the other house too, where Celeste was mainly at, it looks like. I'm sure she came to this house before, but I mean, we don't have any public pictures of her at this house. Doesn't mean she wasn't there. I'm sure she was there, but maybe she spent more time at the other place. I don't know. So here's pictures of the mansion, okay? You see it's different than the pictures that I showed you that are in the background of some of his pictures, okay? It's a total different house. It's nice. It's a lot bigger than it seems from the street. Really nice. Now I could see why it was $20,000 a month. I mean, I would never pay $20,000 for it. I'm just saying it's a lot nicer inside than it looked from the outside. It's really nice. So there you go. Okay, so I just want to show you in case if you guys forget what the other kitchen looked like. So this is the kitchen. You can see the stove. This is the kitchen of the other house, the one that's not the mansion that his manager rented for him, okay? You can see this is not the same kitchen. This is the kitchen of the mansion right here on the left. On the right, this is the other house. Different house, different kitchen. At least the pictures we have no pictures that are public of her in this house, just this house. Okay? And then one more of the kitchen. You can see they have these kinds of stoves, totally different. So what do you guys think? I thought that's pretty interesting that like all the pictures and that live stream with Celeste is all from that other place that's close to the place that we were aware of. Let me know in the comments what you think. Plus, it helps engagement. Help me with engagement. Like it, comment. Plus, I want to hear what you guys think, because this one is a tricky one, and I like to hear everybody's opinions.
That if you're up there watching, start the show. Say it's over, my friend. How long until the end? 'Cause I'm past the point where I can imagine